1 series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stephen Eckert, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Striding in, Alonzo Nestorov. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. The pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Now to the plate, Darius O'Malley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Raul Tejada. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Portillo is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless. Set to get his day started, Doug Brannon, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. This ball's grounded foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Digging in now, Lonnie Greenwood. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lonnie Greenwood.
First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Adrian Zamora.
Third baseman.
As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Portillo. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number. Set to get his day started, Harry Walker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one. Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Left fielder.
Standing in now, Derek Kershaw. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Stepping up now, Frank Velasmil. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Popped up. Almanza is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Senators lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alonso Nestorov. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Nestorov.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Alanis fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So stepping in, Darius O'Malley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
O'Malley.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. One out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Raul Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. Corona ranging up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Harrisburg is out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Doug Brannon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Ground ball right side. Portillo in the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Lonnie Greenwood. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Lonnie Greenwood.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So striding in, Adrian Zamora. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adrian Zamora.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Senators lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Harry Walker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oof, it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Garrett Kershaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Trying to send him packing for the second time, and it's fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now at the plate, Frank Velasmil.
The batter, shortstop, Frank Velasmil.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Harrisburg is out in front, 6-0. Now at the plate, Alonso Nestorov. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hit out towards second. To his right, Portillo. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready now, Darius O'Malley.
Now batting, the center fielder, Darius O'Malley.
Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Looking to send him packing again. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Raul Tejada. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Senators lead it 6-0. Leading off the inning, Doug Brannon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Right there for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Doug Brannon goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Lonnie Greenwood, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Settling in now, Adrian Zamora. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Adrian Zamora.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Popped him up. Alanis is there, and the side is retired. So he makes it through 8 with the perfecto still intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Harrisburg is out in front, 6-0. Into the box now, Harry Walker. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Striding in once again, Derek Kershaw. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Derek Kershaw.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Striding into the box, Frank Velasno. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Corona is up with it. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Senators, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Bay Sox, no runs, on no hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Good job.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Hartford Yard Goats. The Yard Goats have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Eddie Butler gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Eddie Butler, big arm, 94 to 96 miles an hour. good, hard slider, and his changeup is getting better all the time. Like a lot of young pitchers, his secondary pitches need a little bit of refining, but if he brings the slider and he brings the changeup, he could be really tough to hit.
Stephen Eckert.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner in there for a base hit. Fritz rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Portillo on second. Eckert at first. 2 out in the inning. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, John Byers. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
2 out, bases loaded. Up top, it's 2-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Row. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Senators lead it 6-0. Into the box now, Archie Lombardi. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
A swinging bunt up the third.